level of racing that he's achieved is extremely rare.
Matoli's a monster! Matoli wins the sprint! Oh, what a horse he is! The mighty Matoli!
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Spa Babies, presented by Spendthrift. I'm Dan Illman, along with Nicole Russo, and our Spa Baby race for Friday, August the 12th. Race number 1, we kick off the card and the 50-cent early pick 5 with New York-bred 2-year-old fillies going 5.5 furlongs on the melon turf. Let's take a look at this field. We've got 8 entered in the body of the race. The 9, 10, and the 11 are entered main track only, and a really intriguing group. Horses switching surfaces, a horse that's already hit the board on the turf, and several nice first-time starters.
A very intriguing group and a lot of outstanding pedigrees here. We're going to see some big names starting right off the bat with the 1, I'm Just Kidding.
And I'm Just Kidding, who is entered as an also eligible in a dirt race in our Wednesday Spa Baby event. This horse might just be ready to go on the turf. Taking a look at I'm Just Kidding's pedigree card, she is a daughter of Triple Crown winner Justify. This, of course, is Justify's first crop, but there's a lot of class. Bar of Gold won the Breeders' Cup Filly and Mare Sprint, but was capable on turf. The Dam, a Grade 3 stakes winner on turf. I'm Just Kidding should handle turf just fine and ran very well in the dirt debut.
She did. She was second to Lady Mind, who was a previously experienced horse who I think we both liked that day. And I'm Just Kidding, as you said, should really handle turf. I think she'll be capable on either surface. Justify, a son of Scat Daddy, already has grade or group 2 winners on both the dirt and turf from his first crop. Bar of Gold scored her biggest win in the Breeders' Cup Filly and Mare Sprint on dirt, but was a stakes winner on turf, won the Yaddo at Saratoga over a 4-star Crook, who went on to be a Grade 1 winner, and a lot of turf in the female family as well. I think if I'm Just Kidding were to draw into the race earlier in the week, she would be just fine running on dirt again, but I do think that she will handle the move to the turf.
Jose Ortiz retains the mount for John Kimmel. The 2 is Irish Empress, Joel Rosario aboard for Tally Lynch. This is a daughter of Classic Empire, a $34,000 buyback as a yearling. Now, this filly ran on the dirt earlier in the meet, and I thought ran okay for an experience. I really think she's geared towards turf racing. The Dam one sprinting on the turf. Irish Actress had class. I'm expecting a much better performance here.
Absolutely. She's actually coming out of the same maiden as I'm Just Kidding. Finished 4th after getting tired late, after chasing inside while running on maybe not the best part of a demanding track, and should definitely move forward from a fitness standpoint, from an experience standpoint, and as you said, so much turf in this female family.
The number 3 is 3 Unions. Eric Cancel up for trainer Rick Schosberg. This is a filly by Unified. 16% with juvenile debut runners. That's very good, but only 3% winners from first turf performers. 3 Unions is a half a sister to stakes winning sprinter. Excellent timing. The Dam, however, very good on the turf. Inexplicable. I'm curious to see what we get from 3 Unions. For me, I want to see a run, but there is enough turf pedigree that maybe she can overcome the Unified's 3% number.
Yeah, it's very interesting because at a first glance, it's a versatile pedigree. A Candy Ride stallion over a Pioneer of the Nile mare. Both those stallions can sire Grade 1 winners on both dirt and turf, but Unified hasn't been as hot with his early turf runners from what is admittedly a limited sample to date. This is just his second crop.
The number 4 is Nice and Spicy. Flavian Pratt aboard for trainer Michael Maker. A $20,000 yearling sold up for $75,000 in May. Breezed a furlong in 10 seconds flat by a very hot first crop sire. We expected the Sharp Aztecas to be quick. They have not disappointed. He has 7 debut winners from 26 runners. He is 2 for 5 with first-time turf runners. I wish there was a little bit more turf in this immediate female family, but there's class in their speed.
Absolutely. And I think, Sharp Azteca might be able to overcome the lack of turf in the female family. It's no surprise that they run on turf. He's by Freud, who's been New York's dominant turf sire of the last decade. And he's already got stakes winners from his first crop on both turf and dirt.
The number 5 is Highway Harmony. Manny Franco aboard for Jorge Abreu, who has already sent out a 2-year-old debut winner at Saratoga this year. Seems to do so every year. A $50,000 yearling by the young stallion Motown. And the dam's a half to a stakes-winning sprinter Sing Dixie Sing. So there's speed and versatility in this pedigree for a barn that wins, often at prices with their first-time starters.
Absolutely. It's usually a live barn with the Saratoga 2-year-olds. Highway Harmony has a good recent turf work. And Motown, although he was a graded winner on dirt as a juvenile, later went on to be a grade 1 winner on turf. So he should be a versatile stallion in the pattern of his sire line. They're just athletes that can run on anything.
Let's watch the debut of the 6, Kingsley Creek, for John Kimmel, down at Belmont, going 5/8 of a mile. She showed some very good speed in this race. Got a little bit tired at the end. This race was on the 4th of July. She's had plenty of time to recover from this effort with 4 recent workouts by Lord Nelson. Only 1 for 29 with first turf runners. This is the first turf race. I would expect this filly to improve with the experience, and there is some ability on the bottom of this pedigree.
There is, and while recovering from that debut, she's worked a couple of times on the Saratoga turf, must certainly like what they see, and, was a little bit troubled in that debut after showing speed. So I do think this is a horse who's going to move forward. Whether or not the surface she ultimately wants is going to remain to be seen, but I do think that she'll improve at a little bit of value from that debut.
The 7, Never Personal, Javier Castellano up for Bruce Levine. This filly is by Hard Spun. 9% winners, juvenile debut runners, 8% first turf. $95,000 yearling is Never Personal. Dam won a couple of times on the turf. Quality family.
Very quality family. Canadian champions Ruling Angel, Tilt My Halo, and some others. It's a versatile female family, and Javier Castellano, who's riding very well at this meet, will be aboard.
Completing the field, the 8, Frankie C, the 9, 10, and the 11 are entered main track only. Frankie C is by Frank Conversation. The Dam won 7 races, 6 on the turf. This one did run already once earlier at the Saratoga meet 15 days ago. Didn't do much. He's going to have to do a little bit more against this pretty solid group.
I think it is a solid group. I think she landed in a tough spot here. Frank Conversation by the Versatile Sire Quality Road. Frank Conversation himself was a graded winner on turf, and one is a 2-year-old, I believe, sprinting on the downhill turf at Santa Anita. So there should be some turf, definitely turf, and some turf speed in here. But this is one who's just going to need to take a step forward out of that debut, no question.
We kick off the Friday card and the 50-cent early pick 5 with our Spa Baby race presented by Spendthrift. Let's take a look at our top selections for this race. I'm Just Kidding, down inside by Justify. He's had a very good start with his first crop runners. And again, this horse has experience, an excellent trainer, good speed, and turf pedigree.
Absolutely. And I'm Just Kidding lost to an experienced horse in her debut. Now she's the experienced horse. I think that experience will help her handle the inside draw against a tough group here. I'm also not as worried about a horse drawing inside on the turf as I am about the dirt course right now. I think the dirt course very demanding toward the inside, which is not an issue here. Behind her, I will use the Sharp Azteca, who, as we said, they're running so well on all surfaces right now. And the other horse coming out of I'm Just Kidding's maiden, that being Irish Empress.
You and I have the same top two runners, and just in a different order. Nice and Spicy by Sharp Azteca out of a successful appeal mare. Should show some good speed in here. Again, the Sharp Aztecas are quick. Several 5-furlong workouts leading up to this debut might help her from a fitness standpoint. 1426 for Nicole, 4168 for me. It's Friday Spa Babies presented by Spendthrift.